I'm going to be showing you guys the best two 6'6" DEMI-GOD, ISO God builds, whatever you want to call it, on the game in general on NBA 2K24. So let's get straight into it. One thing before I do though, do want to say the Excel, like the 86 Excel and stuff like that, 85, whatever you guys want to call it, I did not do a build on that. I feel like it's very pointless for you to do it, as you get the similar badges as one plus that. So this is more of going to be the 71 to 73 type of Excel builds. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Yes, we want a rebirth. Gonna go ahead, pick the right hand because I like the righties, and I mean random jersey number doesn't matter. For this build, we're gonna go in at 6'6". I think everybody knows that. 6'6" wingspan and 180 pounds. First of all, for a close shot, we're gonna go with a 52. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you're gonna match people anyways with it. Still, I think close shot is a very overrated badge, in my personal opinion. Like it's not useless. Well, I didn't mean badge. I meant attribute. My bad, yo. But I didn't mean like that. But it's just not that important for a ISO build. And then your free driving layup, I'm gonna put that to a 72. Yep, just like that. Driving dunk, you're gonna put that at 89. Put that up so you guys can get the 1 foot and the 2 foot pro contact dunks, I believe. And yeah, I mean that's just simply like a fact. You're gonna get silver posterizer, you're gonna get silver slither, you're gonna get precision dunker, aerial wizard, bunny, whistle, spin cycle, and 2-step. I mean 89 driving dunk is gonna give you contacts. As long as you know as you know what you're doing, you can get these contacts pretty well, and you're gonna be dunking the ball at a very efficient rate in this game, honestly. And then for our standing dunk, we're gonna put that to a 45. So just in case you guys are under a rim and you guys are worried about, like, you know, your close shot being low, your driving layup being like, you know, mid, you still have driving dunk. But once you're standing under the paint, that driving dunk doesn't really do anything. So you only need a 45 standing dunk, in my personal opinion, to just get the basics and, you know, dunk the ball. All you have to do is just hold up on your stick and you'll pretty much get them pretty much every time. Now for our shooting, gonna have a 94 3-pointer. This build is gonna have Asian threes gold and blinders gold as well, so that's why I did this one. This one has gold Asian threes on it, and I feel like Asian threes is really good for like just shooting around the perimeter in general. Any place you have a 79 midi, like that's high enough as is. Like you don't need a high midi in this game. Mids are pretty much buffed according to like 2K devs and stuff like that. They be saying that stuff, so that's pretty much it for that. Gold blinders, gold deadeye, limitless on silver, all you need. Catch and shoot on gold. Corner specialist, green machine, space creator, claymore, combat kit, guard up, open looks, and whistle. Open looks on Hoff is just like, that's ridiculous, because that badge is really good in my opinion. Gonna put our free throw up to a 70. You guys can always take on your free throw and stuff like that from our attributes, especially if you're gonna play only like theater, park, like stuff that doesn't really require you to shoot free throws. But just in case all my rec heads and pro am heads want to do all this stuff, you guys can also go ahead and, you know, shoot around with it. But yeah, let's move on. Ball handle, we're gonna put that to a 92, and a speed with ball 83. That's all you need for the gold speed booster. And as you'll see later on when we do our little speed and progressions and stuff like that, we will be needing to upgrade that. And then our pass accuracy can be a 73. Why only a 73? Well, first of all, having a 75 is pretty much ideally the same as this, and this is more of a balanced build to pretty much where you have everything on the build, even defense, ball handle, 3, like driving dunk, all that good stuff. So the 73 is pretty much viable in this game. Like you're just gonna throw the same passes as if you have like an 86, in my opinion. Like it's not crazy good unless you have it like 99 or something like that. Like 99 makes the bigger difference, and I mean honestly, even 90 plus, like you don't even put air on the ball. So yeah, let's move on to the next attribute. You're not gonna upgrade your interior, you're gonna upgrade your perimeter to a 73, just so you have challenger or some sort of, you know, contest on the game. In my opinion, perimeter defense is very overrated. It's your speed that makes everything up for it, and I mean I think that's like common knowledge at this point, and everybody should know that. So yeah, let's move on. For our steel, we're gonna put this to a 85, believe. So you at least get silver glove, silver interceptor, and silver right stick ripper. And these are all pretty important badges. You would love glove on gold, but you can't really get that on this build, as this build, you know, has like, you know, agent 3s, contact dunks, all that good stuff. Glove is really OP, so I think silver will do just as fine and stuff like that. In my personal opinion, interceptor, you'll be fine as well, and right stick ripper too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that right stick ripper stuff is really OP on this game. Let's go on to our speed and attributes and stuff like that. I'm gonna put this up to a 86 for the gold speed booster and hyperdrive. As you guys can see, gold speed booster is really important this year. And then for Excel, we're gonna put this up to a 73. You get silver blow by. I mean, blow by is pretty much like, you know, you're gonna get to the rim regardless if somebody's gonna, you know, close on you late or something like that. But like, you know, blow by is pretty important. Fast feet, I've seen tests on this badge. It's not the craziest, not the best, but you know, people like it. People can run it. You know what I mean? I don't personally see a difference. You move pretty much the same, and yeah. Spot finder, triple threat, triple strike, and slippery off ball, all silver. And go down here, put this up to a 45. I don't know, just to have 45 strength, whatever. Then we're gonna put our vert up to 78 for the contact dunk, stuff like that. And then for our stamp is gonna be a 96. So you guys see the build all maxed out now. Gold handles for days, workhorse on silver. I mean, you don't need a silver workhorse. You could just have it on bronze, just like that. So yeah. And then, you know, this is the build. Get 89 driving dunk for contacts, 94.3 for agent 3s, 92 ball handle, just fine, handles for days. Get pretty much all the decent badges. Gonna also have, you know, your little animations and stuff like that, especially when Devin Booker comes out. Hopefully it does, because I really need that. It's probably gonna be the best dribble shot in the game. 73 perimeter defense, challengers, things like that. Won't need much. You don't even need clamps like that, to be honest. 85 steal, you're gonna get glove, interceptor, all that good stuff. And, you know, your speed is fine. Everything here is fine. I mean, everything looks good overall. Y'all can tweak it however you like. And yeah, let's see how it is. Okay, shades of Rockets, Pacers, Kings. James Harden, Kenny the Jet Smith, Tyrese Halliburton, and De'Aaron Fox. I don't know how I got De'Aaron because he's a midget, but that's crazy. Oh, this build is tough. That's a tough name. Shot creating 3-level threat. I ain't gonna lie, I really like that name. Let's move on to the next build. So, ladies and gentlemen, for our next build that we have here, we are gonna go with our 6'6" point guard per usual. Gonna go 180, or whoa, ha, my bad, yeah. Put that at 6'5". Oops, we don't want to make that. I'm gonna put our wingspan at 6'7". That's very important. Gonna hit continue, and the first thing I want to do is put our close shot up to a 69. There we are. Put our driving layup to a 73, and then put our standing dunk to an 85. Pretty important, as like you just need these types of badges. You'll have rise up and things like that, but you get silver fast switch, and you get the good like athletic dunks for standings. This is more of a standing dunk type of ISO build, whatever you want to call it. Honestly though, this is more for like pro-am and things like that, but you guys are gonna tweak out however you like, you know, stuff like that. You guys can put this down, put it to driving dunk, and then put it to more defense, whatever. But I'm gonna show you the build, you know what I mean? Do my thing. But yeah, 85 standing dunk, you're gonna go crazy with them. You don't even need driving dunk on this game, I don't think. Like, you can have it definitely and be like really good with it, but in my personal opinion, I'd rather take the standing over anything. This is why I'm showing you guys this build as well. It's probably the one I would make, in my opinion, for real. And we're not going to do anything with post control. And then for this one, MIDI is going to go all the way up to a 97 for that Hoff blinders. For some reason, whatever the case may be, Hoff blinders works on bigger builds better than it does on like a smaller player. So that's why we're going to go there. Like, you can do 98 as well, but I'm not going to for the Deadeye, because it's just, in my opinion, it's just no point. But we're going to go 97, and we're going to go with a 92-3 for the silver limitless, things like that. Also put it to a so okay, you can't do that. All right, damn. Silver agent 3, Hoff blinders, gold Deadeye, limitless range silver, Hoff catch and shoot, gold corner specialist, green machine Hoff, space creator Claymore, comeback kid guard up, open looks all on Hoff, and then whistle on gold. So half blinder is really important. I feel like especially if you have some bases that I'm gonna show you guys later on in the video. Yes, I will be having jump shots in the video as well. It's gonna be in the title, most definitely. But yeah, once you guys see those jump shots, it will definitely be, you know, one of the few builds, you know, that are gonna be really good for you on one of the few builds. That's what I meant to say. And yeah, let's continue. Ball handle 92. I think I already explained it in my other one. 83 speed with ball. Don't need it higher. And for our pass sack, we're gonna go 75. 75. I mean, it's good enough. I already explained why pass sack doesn't really matter that high. I mean, it's just, you know, not gonna throw the ball as much. And yeah, let's move on. So for our steal, I'm gonna go with a 91. Just for that. And your perimeter is going to be a 61. Yeah, it's going to be very low for your perimeter, things like that. But in my personal opinion, I don't think perimeter really has anything to do with defense. Especially if you're just playing park or something. Like, you're not going to really do anything. Most importantly, shout out to Smack, by the way. That's my go right there. But anyways, 61 perimeter defense. It's just like, you don't need to move on defense. It just is what it is. Like, end of the day. Like, you're going to be fine as is. Speed is the only thing that really matters. Honestly. Honest to God. And then, especially for speed, we're going to go with 86 again. And we're going to leave this Excel at 71. Going to pervert up to a 60. Just to get, you know, those dunks. Things like that. Alright, let's go 63. I can't put 63. Man, hold on. Let me go ahead and tweak the build out. So I know I definitely can. All right, we are. And you know what? Honestly, you guys don't need silver rise up. As good as is. Just go with a nut. Why does it not let me go there? Am I messing up the build wrong? Hold on. Stand by, fellas. Stand by. Swear I didn't make this build wrong. Oh, that's why my close shot was high. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Okay. I see where I messed up at. My fault, guys. You know what I mean? We all mess up. And even then, you guys can take this down too. Get rid of your standing dunk. Don't need it. And you could get your silver rise up just like that. Because, I mean, the athletics are pretty good, but they're not the best. So, yeah, if you guys want to do it like this, you can. Most definitely. That's what I pretty much recommend. And yeah, that's the build. I mean, you guys see it. 83 standing dunk, 97 midi for the half blinders, 92-3, 92 ball handle, you know, things like that. 91 steal for the gold glove. I didn't even mention this. Gold glove, gold interceptor, and right stick ripper. Like, you play so much better lanes, and you get more steals and plucks, things like that. Perimeter doesn't really matter. You're gonna get a contest regardless because, you know, the contest system is kind of crazy this year. 86 speed, same one Excel. You're gonna be just fine with it. 63 vert, just for the context. And the, not contacts, but, you know, silver rise up, things like that. And a 96 stamina. So, yeah, let's go see what the build's called. We have a Bulls, Pacers, Wizards. Kirk Heinrich is crazy. Jordan Poole. Wow. Antares Halliburton. What an elite company. Oh, my God. We have a sharp shooting shot creator. So, yeah, that's what the build called. And I'm going to be showing you guys 3 of the best jump shots that you could possibly use for all these builds. So for my first jump shot we have here is Gordon Hayward, lower base, upper release 1 Tobias Harris, and upper release 2 Oscar Robertson. 25% Tobias and 75% Oscar Robertson. 4x4 speed. You see a release height A, and you see release speed A+. Defensive immunity A-, and timing stability C+. The minimum you need for this one is a 87, 3, or midi. So that's the minimum. You can go higher like 80, 90, etc. Things like that. So that's why I use it on this build. It's a really good one. Overall, I really like the consistency of it. Like, it's just straight up and down. You can see the release cue because of the hands. Personally, I look at the hands and when the flick, I use release cue for all these jump shots. So yeah, that's why I'm really like into this one. Like, it's just straight up and down. You can see the hands. Like, you're gonna be cash with it. Let's just move on to the next one though. So for our second jumper, we have Cameron Johnson base, upper release 1 Chris Mullin, and upper release 2 Oscar Robinson. 72% Chris Mullin and 28% Oscar Robertson. This one gives you triple A pluses on release height, speed, and defensive immunity with a C time stability. I do not value time stability in any of these jump shots, just to tell you guys, because I mean, I'm just not a big fan of it. And the animation blending is 72% Chris Mullen and 20% Oscar Robertson. You guys can see on your screen. 4x4 release speed. This jumper right here, another one like Gordon Hayward's, very straight up and down, but I think this one releases higher. So if you guys really want to, you guys can look at the feet, but for me, I still look at the hands because hands are more reliable and invisible. Like, I just see it from a hand standpoint. You flick it up, and as soon as the ball flicks out of your hands, you release it. That's why I use release visual cue, and that's why it's really good. This one overall, I think it's really better. The minimum you need for this one though is a 89 plus mid-range or 3, so that's where it really kills you. But on this build you can get it. Both builds you can definitely get it. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. And for the last jump shot that we have here, we have Tracy McGrady base, upper release 1 Oscar Robertson, and upper release 2 Kyle Korver. The way I do this one is the blending in speed, 66% Oscar Robertson and 34% Kyle Korver, 4 out of 4 release speed. The release height is an A+, the release speed is an A+, the defensive immunity is an A, and the time stability is a B. So if you guys actually value time stability, this one is the jumper for you. I really was trying to find the best ones for time stability as well, and I really like this one. I think T-Mac is one of the most uncontestable jump shot bases in the game. Like, it releases straight up and down. Like, I don't know, you can barely contest it. So I really like this one. Oscar Robertson, upper release, like, it's really good. You guys can see the hands. Culver makes it way faster. And I mean, I think in general, this might be my favorite jump shot out of all of them, but I still really like all 3 of them. This one is just like a little teeny tiny bit better because, as I said before, like, you could jump over people and shoot over them and things like that. So yeah, those are the jump shots. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section about the builds. I really personally like the one with the half blinders a lot, but the other one is also good as well with the, you know, the driving dunk and things like that. That one's like the most balanced, but show you guys a half blinders one because I think half blinders on a 6.6 is really good. I explain everything throughout those videos. You guys can see the badges as you guys go through the video, things like that. I also give you guys 3 jump shots you guys should really recommend using from my personal preference, and I really like the jump shots as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe down below. You know what I mean? Need that support. I appreciate y'all for supporting the videos. Love y'all boys so much. Make sure to follow my socials down below in the description. And yeah, catch y'all boys later. Peace.